If you want to master Korean, there are 4 steps you have to follow. First one is you have to build a foundation with self-study. There are a lot of various methods out there that you can do for self-study. But there's only one method that's really effective and that's really helpful, and this is called comprehensible input. This means you go into TV shows, for example, Netflix is my favorite for this, and then you start to deconstruct those conversations. So you have like a K-drama, 2 people talking with each other, and then you watch them, and you take the sentences and cut them out into little pieces, and then slowly understand the grammar. For example, there's one particle that you can see in a conversation coming several times. You start to automatically find those patterns inside a language. You put those sentences into an AI, and this AI exactly tells you where the parts. So in the beginning, I had this really big problem that when I had a Korean sentence that I couldn't see like the particles, the grammar, like usually they are combined, like there's not only just one, there's also a second particle, and then there's also the noun and the verb, and that's really the biggest problem in the beginning, that you can't see those little parts. Therefore, AI comes in very handy. And you could just continue doing this process for a certain amount of time every day. Like you can set your goal like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or 60 minutes. And I personally found like 60 minutes a very good goal to make a good progress, that you don't take too many years into mastering the language. So basically what you do is just every day for 60 minutes, you watch your TV series, you deconstruct the sentences. And in the beginning, it's just natural that you take a lot of time for one sentence to understand them, because you have to go very deep inside the sentence and understand those parts. But later on, then you will go very quickly. You just go into one sentence and very quickly you read them in the Korean subtitle and in the subtitle, and then you go straight to the next one. And this is what exactly I would do. I would use double subtitles. So first thing, I would read the Korean subtitle first, and if I don't understand the Korean subtitle, I would go straight to the English subtitle, and then usually it makes sense. If you're already like a intermediate language learner, then when you read the English subtitle, then your Korean subtitle makes sense to you. If you're a beginner and then you read the English subtitle, but it's not possible to create those connections between the Korean subtitle and the English subtitle, then you have to deconstruct it. Yeah, you have to deep down into the sentence, and then you go back to the English subtitle and the Korean subtitle, and this is how you do it. And the second step is vocabulary. So we take from those conversations, this is why this is so perfect. If there's a vocabulary that you see that sounds interesting to you, that comes like many times and therefore it sounds important to you, or if it's just interesting for you because you feel like you can use it in your own conversation, you take it exactly out there and then you put it into your vocabulary trainer, and I recommend Enkidev because it has an advanced algorithm. And this is the second thing we do, and that's, I would set a goal 4, 5, 6 vocabulary every day. 4 is very easy, but yeah, it's like a multiple amount of time that you can do. Imagine 4 new vocabulary every day in a year. That would be like 1,200, 1,300 vocabulary in a year. That's really good, yeah. And the third thing you have to do is, when you're not confident yet enough to speak with strangers in Korean on a language exchange, you have to get a teacher. If you want to have the really fast progress, is to get a Korean teacher and then practice with them like 30 minutes every day speaking. And we only need this to build our first confidence. Because if you want to make real progress in learning Korean, we have to speak to strangers. It's far better. But to just get confidence, your first confidence in speaking Korean, you have to get a teacher. And if you practice with a teacher every day for 30 minutes, you can get that for $200, $300 a month, something like this. But the progress is really insane. We only need this for, let's say, 2 months until you feel comfortable in speaking Korean to strangers. And then the next thing you have to do, the step number 4, the last step is, you speak to strangers, Korean natives. And that's easy. You just go on to online language exchange, and I really recommend HelloTalk. This is like by far the best place to do that. So just go there, create a voice room, you wait for someone to come, and there will be always Korean natives who want to practice their English, and so you can have to mix it a little bit. So if you just speak Korean with them, they usually get a bit disappointed because they want to practice their English. But yeah, If you want to make a friend, then you start speaking some English for them, and then you start finding some connection with them, some mutual interest, and then yeah, what will happen in the future is then you will find your ideal type, what I want to call your, let's say, a friend ideal type, and then they will come to you every day. For example, you go there on 5 p.m. every day, 7 p.m. every day, make your voice room, and then what will naturally happen is that you will find your friends that will come more, and then at some point those people come again and they want to practice with you every day. So you have to find someone who's really as motivated as you. And since you want to make real progress, you have to do all of those 4 steps every day. And therefore, yeah, you have to find someone who's also as motivated as you, who's really willing to come and practice their English with you, like you want to mix with each other every day. And then, yeah, this will be so beautiful. And this is how you make the real progress. So if you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. My name is John, and I'm here to make your Korean dreams come true.